Suddenly a bag hits the sleeping guard on his head. It turns out to be Timo, who sneaks in without trouble because the guard is his client. Timo shows 17 a letter he found on his door, which reveals that Darius' men have followed them to space. Darius is willing to forget about the money if Timo sends him a video of Mickey being cut into pieces with a chainsaw. While the guard sets up the camera, Timo cries and asks 17 to save him since he's going to die anyway. Since Kai calls Timo out for his dramatics, Timo stops begging and tells the guard to tase 17. 18 tells Timo he should take him instead of 17 because he has a higher pain tolerance, but first he asks for some oxofol. When the guard gets closer to give him his, 18 grabs his wrist and hits his head against the bars. At the same time Nasha steals his gun and tases Timo down. Then she takes the guard's keys to escape the cell and grab the chainsaw, getting ready to kill Timo. At that moment they're found by Zeke and everyone gets arrested again. While the group is moved through the corridors, 17 realizes Nasha always protected him, like the time she asked for a hazmat suit so she could comfort him through a very toxic experiment. When the group reaches the front windows they discover that all the creepers are now surrounding the spaceship. The scientists are also moving the crying baby, and when Dorothy sees 17, she copies the sounds he made in the cafeteria, which he repeats. She thinks that it's an actual language and she may develop a translator for it. Everyone is taken to the cycler room, where Yelfa cuts the baby's tail off just to make a new sauce. Kenneth uses a burning metal rod to mark 18's cheek so he can differentiate the clones. Then he makes a scientist delete the entire memory backup from the brick. Since he complains about the creepers, Nasha says that the creepers are the native inhabitants and the humans are the aliens, while revealing the creatures saved Mickey. However, Kenneth just laughs as he explains the creepers didn't eat him because he's trash food. Dorothy also speaks up, saying her team is developing a translator. The baby on the table spits at Kenneth, who responds by throwing the hot rod but failing. Kenneth begins yelling about things not making any sense and Nasha yells back, to insult him. A furious Kenneth hangs the baby above the cycler hole and throws the other end of the rope at Nasha, who must catch it with her teeth to save the creature.